Hey, this is Jake Harris / TremorDeth with XeldrDeth Gaming and Examiner.com to bring you Mario Madness. New Super Mario Bros. Wii is the first home console Mario side-scrolling release since Super Mario World on the SNES. Therefore, we're going to be reviewing every single Super Mario home console game and Super Mario Bros. Wii DS. New Super Mario Bros. Wii DS. So, let's get started with a little bit of a history lesson. (1981) Mario's first appearance in Donkey Kong. Though the game is named after everyone's favorite tie-wearing ape, Mario is actually the protagonist, the person you control. He has most of his traits he has in later games, jumping high over things, going up on platforms. The game plays very, very differently from most Super Mario games. You can't jump on the barrels or you die. Your only objective is to get up to Pauline at the top, and then you win the level, and that's it. I guess the game is like one big boss fight, but for the most part, there's no real ending to the game. There's a little end animation that plays if you get through all of the little stages, but the game just starts over again at a higher difficulty. So I guess there is an ending to some extent, but it's mostly about score. Though Mario made a brief appearance in Donkey Kong Jr. as the antagonist against the young Donkey Kong, his next real appearance where you controlled him was in his own game, Mario Brothers, with his brother Luigi. This game's once again point-based. There's really no boss fights, and there's not a lot of change in the scenery. It's pretty much the same type of screen. You hit the turtles from underneath, you knock them off, you get score. You hit the power block, everything on the screen flips over, you kick them off over and over and over again. I mean, it's fun, but it's definitely not what you're used to if you've played the other Super Mario games. Now, something I noticed, look at that turtle next to Mario. It's huge. It's like as tall as he is. Imagine if you were like hanging out underground and you're a plumber and we're like, I'm gonna fix this gas main over here because I'm a freaking plumber, and suddenly, oh my god, a giant turtle, and you're like, oh my god, I gotta get away from the giant turtles, they're gonna eat me, and then you're running away from the giant turtle, and then there's, oh my god, a giant crab, holy crap, and then you're trying to run away from both of them, and there's like, oh my god, a fireball. I mean, nobody would want to be a plumber. It'd be more dangerous if you were like, than if you were a firefighter or a policeman or a soldier. People would be like, ship me off to Iraq. I'm not going to those freaking sewers. Now, one of the best ways to play Super Mario Bros. Is with an NES, either the door swinging one or the top loader, but I don't have an NES. Zelderman has an NES, but he's not here right now. So, we're going to be doing this via Virtual Console on the Wii. The version on the Wii is actually very accurate. It doesn't have the hyped up graphics like the Mario All-Stars version. Therefore, it's actually a little bit truer to the original than the SNES All-Star Super Mario Bros. As soon as we get an NES, we'll be doing it via NES. But right now, Wiimote, Virtual Console, and we're off. Now, anybody who's anybody's gonna know this first screen. You run up, there's the 4 blocks, there's a coin, there's a mushroom. Get the mushroom, get the coin on top. I used to break all the blocks just for fun, but we're gonna go on. Kill the Goomba. Most enemies you can kill by jumping on them. Some of them you have to kick away. There's a warp zone in there, or not a warp zone, but a bunch of coins. So, but instead, I want this extra life. Look at that secret. Yeah. Kill the Goomba. Fire flower. Now I can shoot fireballs, in case you didn't know. Bypass some enemies. Take those Goombas out. Bunch of coins in the box. Run past this little green hill. Eventually. And Starman. This makes you invincible. I mean, most of you, like I said, most of you already know that, but I'm just gonna just destroy all these jerks. Look at these jerks. Yeah. In the level. Am I gonna get fireworks? Fireworks, 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 fireworks. Oh, what a crock. Well, from here on, Mario ends up traversing the rest of the Mushroom Kingdom. He goes underground. He goes to warp zones. There's secret areas galore with coins and go up vines. All sorts of crazy stuff. The game engine works really, really well. You go underwater. I can't even describe how amazing this was back in the 80s. Even though compared to a lot of games now, it's kind of simple. But it's still really, really fun. And then at the end of each level, you fight Bowser. The epic struggle between good and evil. I'd also like to point out, if you get hit, whether you have a Fire Flower or a Super Mushroom upgrade, you will go back down to normal, unlike the other Mario games. The other thing I'd like to point out is how crazy this game can be. I mean, you're a plumber, an Italian plumber, running through a Mushroom Kingdom fighting evil turtles and gaining powers from mushrooms and flowers. I don't know how they came up with all of this. I understand how they came up with all the stuff, I guess, that was in Mario Brothers and sort of made sense, but in Super Mario Brothers, I mean, that'd be the same if I said, oh, yeah, there's an Italian plumber going through the Carrot Kingdom, and he's fighting, evil raccoons from space. And, wait a second. Oh, yeah, they did have something raccoon-oriented in a Mario game already, didn't they? A lot of people really underestimate how influential Super Mario Brothers was on the gaming world at the time and even today. Yeah, most of the games are 3D, and maybe Mario 64 has more of an influence on them than Super Mario Brothers. When Super Mario started it all, I mean, back then you had Atari games with one screen, and you kind of walked off the side and another screen loaded up or whatever, but having a continuous world all the way through and multiple levels going up and down and secrets and warp zones, and it was an amazing experience at the time. A lot of people don't give it the credit that it deserves. And a lot of people, and kids and whatnot, I'm 25, there's probably people watching this who are 16, 15, may have never played the original Mario Brothers. To them, I say, go out and get a copy. I don't care if you have to get an emulator. I don't care if you've got a Wii and you download it. I don't care if you go to a freaking pawn shop or eBay and get an NES and play it old school style, which is what I recommend. But whichever way that you do it, I recommend you get the game, you play through all 8 levels, no warp zones, and just freaking play it. I don't have any other recommendation for that. I give Super Mario Brothers on NES and all of its many incarnations and ports a 9.0. It's revolutionary for its time, but it's not the best in the series. It's an excellent game, and I recommend it to anybody who is a gamer of any shape, way, or form, sports games, FPSs. Whatever you play, you need to play this game right now. What are you doing staring at me still? Go out and get the game.